P2H back live on Twitch. It's 4 after 10, but yeah, let's call it 10. June 22nd, 2018. We're still on the week of FireCrest. We're out here doing what we gotta do. Testing, probing, getting better with what we can, what we will. Oh goodness. I'm gonna jump right into it. Kinda wanna do a short one this morning. Had a nice road rant the other day. Yesterday, even. I got to use my new screens. Hey, check these things out. Felt pretty good about it. I'll have to write a little bit lower on the white paint. I might try and white out the that crate, that yellow one at least. Edit it out so I have more room to write up there. It was nice, but it's time to just jump in and practice a little bit with the build known as FireCrest. We got Footlong Baby out here. I might join on him. Here we go. I know I'm running a Relentless backpack, but I think I might go the full FireCrest right now. There's something I wanted to try with this build. And it involves the bullfrog as the backup here.
Don't just stand there.
I don't know if I have a bullfrog that's viable. Okay. Yeah, I'm stable. Jump onto me, you're good.
Area is safe.
See what I got. Competent, unforgiving. Can't do that. Might reroll the unforgiving.
Alert. An agent is leaving the team.
Meticulous, responsive. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just reroll that unforgiving real quick because I want to try my bullfrog on this setup. Might do. Yeah, let's go do that. Let's go do that. Just real quick. I also want to think about going forward how to do the upload outs. It's going to be important to me to put those together quickly. So I think I might do that tonight. Figure out how to do that presentation efficiently, effectively. Which build is that on? Final measure. Final measure may or may not use that. Nomad. It will be adjusted. I don't think I'm gonna run Bullfrog. I think I'm gonna fix that some ways. I might go back to the healer setup because it was funny to me. Bullfrog's more damage than healer. I would rather run the Caduceus. So I'm gonna go ahead and reroll that Bullfrog. Wait, let's see if I have another Bullfrog.
Hey, anything you're looking for?
No, 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 no. I have a ferocious, fierce one. I don't really want to use that. Predatory, talented. Not bad. That would work for FireCrest. I would just reroll predatory. But I like the on kills. Maybe just a sturdier build. Hey, welcome. Welcome, everybody. How's it going? Just considering my options here. I think, you know what? We are going to just run the Caduceus on the Nomad anyways, so I think it's fine to reroll this guy. Plus, it's optimized. I don't have to fiddle a boot. Let's grab something off of this guy real quick. Deadly. There we go. I think that's the one. Perfect. Alright. Cool beans. I just wanted to change this build up a little bit. I've been running 2 MDRs, and the, this backpack down here, this guy, the Relentless. I've been enjoying the heal, but this is more of a PvE backpack. It's hard to get the heal to work for you in a PvP situation. So, the idea here is to get the damage going with the 15% and then stacking it with the 10% from the ability proc when you put down the turret, and then you get uncomplicated. So that's 30%, 40% right there. And then deadly. Oh, you can't go wrong, especially when you have a skill power build. This is going to be a very strong gun for me. It's going to do a lot of damage. The only thing to do is to figure out how I want to run it. I think it's going to be crit chance, rate of fire for sure. Optimal range is iffy. I like the reload speed though. Crit damage. Let's go ahead and finish this off with probably headshot damage, this guy. Probably take it off of one of the urban MDRs. And I'll take it off specifically the one I just unequipped. So, oh, maybe this guy. Hold on a second. What do you got? Critical? Nah. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's get rid of that mod. Let's get rid of that mod. I don't... Let's not... We have so many mods now, I think we can afford to be picky. Yeah, this guy right here. This is 0.5%. Did I just destroy that over 0.5%? Yes, I did. When you steal stuff, you come across a lot of stuff. It's all good. Alright, so we'll do the Competent Deadly, and we need the mods off of this guy. So we'll take... Oh, what the hell? There we go. We'll take this one. Ah, oh, see, this guy's got... It's crumb bum. It's fine. That isn't bad. That one, stability, that's not bad. So this was my secondary weapon anyways, by the looks of it. It has all the subpar mods. But they're all headshot, crit chance, crit damage. I think that's the reason why I was not, oh, that, you know what, that's still good. You know, on a different build where you don't have enough crit chance, that's actually pretty good holosight. Hang on to that. Nope, that's not even the right one. That's the optimal range one. Dude, where you at, buddy? There you go. Headshot damage. Cool. Alright. I'll throw that holosight on somebody. Who needs... Hey, no, you don't need it. What are you... This guy. Hey, buddy. There you go. Good. What else do we got? Loose parts. Mag. Loud vent. Grip. Alright, sure. Throw that on there too. Oh, not the heal. Just something to hold those mods. I mean, it's not... They're not permanent homes. It looks like they're equipped to something else. Figure it out later. Alright, there you go. Alright. Let me make sure this bullfrog doesn't have any stability or accuracy. Good. Cool. We're good. Good to go. I do enjoy this MDR, though. This MDR has been a good friend. Doing a lot of damage. Yeah, see, these are the good mods right here. Still gonna keep them on there. I do like when they're on fire and I'm doing that damage to them. But the Bullfrog is going to be good for proccing the 6-piece bonus, which is this guy down here. 2% chance to cause enemy burn because of the output, bullet output, the RPMs. I think this is going to be a solid play for us going forward. Let me just throw this mod on here. Get it out of the way. Get out of here. Alright, we're good. Let's save it. Give this a go. Go join on somebody. I think Footlong Baby might enjoy our company right now. This is also going to let me get away from the... I can move away from this mine. There's a mine here that I've been using, the Seeker Mine. I don't necessarily have to use it now. I could go with a heal. Immunizer would be very nice right now to deal with predators. Even the crowd controls that a lot of strikers are starting to run now. Be swell. Ah, jeez. Well, I think I'm going to stick with the Seeker Mine for now, just because it is damage. Damage is good. So let's run solo for a little bit. We'll bother a friend in a short while. Once it's necessary. Yeah. Footlong might even be on this server. We're going to go where the people are. See if we can get on a random team. So that looks like DZ6 and 7. If not, hey, what's up, Knight?
Jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated.
I've moved to the 6-piece for a moment because I wish to try my Bullfrog out. Oh.
Now entering a contaminated area. Exiting.
That's a Midas. Hey! That dude is running a Midas. I'm gonna invite him. We're gonna be a team. Let's go. Yeah! You don't see too many people running a Midas. Ooh, crumb. I may just use my T. Get him, turret. That's Agent Eater Peter right there. Now this is the fire damage, the Bullfrog's damage from being uncomplicated. Very nice. What I'm doing is testing FireCrest. In fact, I'm testing the 6-piece. I was gonna move toward a 5-piece and get a mask that does more damage on medkits, but right now I don't have that, so I'm going to just move to the 6-piece and utilize the Bullfrog to get the 2% proc. I might put a heal on it now as well, because, not the gun, the heal, but an actual, like, immunizer or something, so that I can fix the problem of sustain that FireCrest has, that I just ruined by getting rid of that backpack. That backpack was really good for fixing the heal problem. There's that proc. Hey, buddy. Easy enough. Only thing now is that bullet proc, it costs me a lot of ammo. It's the only thing I'm kind of worried about. So I think I'll stick to the MDR when I have the fire turret out, and then when the fire turret is either destroyed or inactive, or a player shows up, I'll switch to the bullfrog and lay down that fire. The bullfrog's expensive as far as ammo cap. It's too much. It's real good, just bit much. I feel like if I'm gonna use this airburst seeker mine for the fire, I need to expand the radius. Right now, I'm spending all of my mods on. Oh,
Warning. Rogue protocol
there you
has
go.
been activated for a nearby agent.
Oh, it's spending all my mods on the turret. The turret is great too. I do enjoy the turret. Turret's causing a lot of issues for a lot of people. But it's not where it needs to be. If I want it to,
Yeah, it doesn't take any damage to it.
Yum 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 yum.
oh, Crumb, he's got the final measure.
I really want what he has.
Yeah,
Give me your clothing. Give me your...
Oh boy, this is my teammate ditched me. That's very nice. I'm gonna have to get more distance, use the MDR. Bullfrog is not gonna help me here. So they've got a final measure, no grenades, no fire nades. Well, I can use fire nades, but I have to use them in a crowd control measure, like blocking doors. I can't hit anyone
Warning.
directly with them.
Readings indicate this area is contaminated.
Oop.
Now leaving the contaminated area.
Yep.
Oh, it got me.
Slowed him down. That's the final measure, Crabtree. I heard him say yum yum yum. He's a friend of mine. Put the turret down behind it. Ooh. God damn.
Warning. Now
They're not gonna let me get out of here, are they? Ah, help.
Exiting the contaminated area.
Oh boy.
Having nothing.
It did my best. Had my teammate ditch me. But that's what that build does. It just runs, throws a bunch of shit down.
You are now entering a safe area.
It's a strong build on a team. Because I can do a lot of damage and crowd control. But solo, you're just kind of stuck, you know, throwing out your grenades, throwing out your turrets. You can escape, but trying to fight 3-on-1, I did pretty good. I'm actually pretty satisfied with that outcome. But, oh boy. I'm gonna take them where I can win, which is underground. They want to fight on the surface out in the open. I don't win those fights. They've got Striker, they've got Final Measure. I can't really win a fight like that. So I'm going to take them where I can win. I almost got one. Tried to finish him. I had one in front of me, though. Getting one of them down consistently. This is a tough fight for them. I'm glad that this is working. I just want to win, though. I like to see this as a victory, not as a difficult loss. Oh no. Had one pincer me. It's gonna be tough 4-on-1.
Now entering a safe area.
Shugster.
I got what you
Let's see if I can get some backup. This guy is not gonna be any help. Rando with the Midas. Pretty sure he's got it equipped because it's an exotic. Oh, I came out. No, hey, no. Oh, I shouldn't have gone out that door. Oh, why? That was my mistake. I'm gonna go out the other door. Not that door. I am tempted to bust Deadeye out, though. Deadeye would be swell. You know, change up the
Now
pace.
exiting the safe area.
They're really expecting me to maintain the fire form. It does, occasionally. It takes so many shots. It's a 2% proc rate, so, like, it is uncomfortable how very few times it procs. It's a problem, Dirty Rob. That's why I'm not overly fond of it, as far as the 6-piece. The thing is, even if it does, oftentimes people are running that, oh no. They are running, what's it called now? Adrenaline. Adrenaline makes it really hard to make FireCrest work. In general. So, like, it's just, it becomes a problem. Like, your best bet is just range fighting with MDRs. and using your... Oh, they are trying to pincer me. I'm gonna go out west. I don't like pincer moves. Yeah, you see how he didn't get the fire from that airburst? That dude, the D whatever name guy, he's running adrenaline. He still had the immunity from using his med kit against my fire turret. There we go. So, if I can use up all of their med kits, maybe I'll stand a chance. It's gonna be tough, though. See, they're gonna try and kill this guy out here. Oh, no. He's not even involved, fellas. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, buddy. Oh, no. I'm on a team with a useless guy. I need to get off that team so I can proc my T.
That's just clear.
Oh, I keep forgetting I'm on the team because the guy isn't even here. Let me go ahead and drop that guy real quick. There we go. Fixed. Fixed that problem.
Readings indicate.
Cooldown time on a med kit? I believe it's like 10 seconds. Like it's short. Like they get it back in no time.
Warning. Now leaving the safe area.
Oh, hey, they're gonna give me an opportunity at this, so I think I'm gonna...
I'm seeing indications of a manhunt in your vicinity.
Save. Did I just wanna dance, dance.
We just went manhunt.
Oh, no. Oh, buddies. I screwed that up entirely. That's okay. Whee. Give me a moment. They have to deal with those NPCs. Still someone chasing me. Good. Got one.
Rogue agent neutralized.
Easy enough. Let me show you my true form, fellas. No, come back. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna be buds. You thought I was FireCrest. No, I'm a lot of things. Let's hang out. You stay there.
Need to be scoped in. Yeah.
Contamination event detected below street level. Contamination below street level.
Ooh, got me. Got too close. I got pincered because I ran in like a dummy. Adrenaline is 7 seconds long, and then I think the med kit is like a 10-second. I could be wrong. It might be longer than that, but it feels like that for sure. It feels like they get it back so fast that it doesn't matter, man. Like, you just get hosed. So, like, crowd control effects. But the thing is, if you're using crowd control, you can just... Oh. Hey, y'all, go Gators. Oh.
Exiting the safe area.
Oh, my God. Oh, hey, pick me up. So they're looking for the level 5. They're just trying to camp me. I did not anticipate them camping that side.
Contamination level
It's interesting.
critical below strength level.
Hey, you're gonna need this.
Take this side. I have to look it up. I don't remember how long medkits take. I'm just guessing it's 10 seconds because it takes a short amount of time. Now they're all together. Now they're being buds. You know what I don't appreciate? This guy. That was 4 hits. I say it, I am in Florida. Not a Florida Gators fan, just is a thing you say before you do something reckless. It's not necessarily endearing. I don't say it for the sake of, being a fan. Oh no! Oh, they're getting wrecked by the... Oh shit! I'm dying because I loaded. No! Let me out! Let me out!
Now leaving the contaminated area.
Oh, I can run through this, but I have to have max fucking... Oh my god.
Warning.
Alright, cool.
You are now
We're gonna
entering
make
the
it.
contaminated area.
It's just... There we go.
Leaving contaminated area.
Yeah, Crabtree died because he was dumb. He got killed by that, that contamination event. Oh, buddy. My game tried to kill me, though. It didn't load the area, and I fell through the floor a little bit.
Lowering below street level.
That was close. Oh, alright.
Hostiles detected below
I got
street
so
level.
many options for
Warning.
killing rogues
Now entering
now.
a contaminated area.
Oh, he's... Oh, I found the straggler. Found a straggler. Hold on a second. Come here, buddy. Ooh, they're gonna be on a long stretch.
Exiting the
Don't do
contaminated
that, that's 5
area.
to 10. They're going into the pit. Oh no. Got me. Nothing I could do about it. I hit by that bleed proc, I had to deal with it. I couldn't do the grenade quick enough to get the guy close to me.
What are you waiting for?
You are now entering
This
a
is what I
safe
get for
area.
trying to 1v4. But I'm glad they're running from me.
You are now leaving the
I
safe
do feel the
area.
respect. It does feel good. Yeah, they got it. Oh, come on. Don't let those NPCs stop you, dude. There they go. Oh, they did it. Alright, let's switch back to FireCrest. FireCrest is better at, managing teams. Yeah, you'll also, besides the Gator thing, go Gators, you'll also hear me say Roll Damn Tide on from time to time because of the inspiration from that gentleman who poisoned 2 trees out in Alabama over the football rivalry. I just gotta say, roll damn tide. Oh, I was in my menu. Ooh, they're gonna be manhunt real soon. I'm gonna pick another one off. Another one. I was busy managing my items. What kind of roguetry is this? What dastardly deeds? Second.
Look out.
Power
There's a
move.
manhunt active
Smart cover. Blue proc. Medkit. Grenade.
P2H set up in the boat. Guys.
You can hear them talking specifically about me. I like it. I'm not an Alabama fan. No, you say it when you're doing something incredibly stupid.
This is the shit you need.
You go roll damn tide, and then you like go headlong into fucking death. That's how you use that phrase. Straight Alabama. God, I've had to go through that state so many times. There's nothing redeeming about that state other than IHOP. I don't even care if I have fans from there. They all know it's true. All they do is football, church, and Panera bread. That's their fucking Sunday.
Warning. You are now entering a contaminated
And
area.
I'm not about it. Not about it. They can keep all that.
Now leaving the contaminated area.
That is all Alabama has. And I don't need it. I'm good. Oh, pickles. Ooh, pickles, I had you. Ooh, I gotta load this again. Come on, buddy. Don't trip. Oh, don't trip. I gotta get through. Ah, damn it.
Get up here and push him back.
Oh, don't push me back. I'm nice.
Over here, Fade. Over here, Fade.
Let's go, let's go.
Ooh, they're running. Whee!
Go.
Ooh, they're running. Ooh, they're running. I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna hit them from the flank. The other thing Alabama has a lot of is alcoholism, which I'm not completely against, but goddamn. A little too much, a little too heavy. Roll damn tide, buddy. Roll goddamn tide. There we go. Here comes Elon Musk. Oh, I can't hit him. For beans, he's got it turned in. Nothing I can do. I can't aim. I already knew that going in. Ah! Oh. Here, I'll switch back to FireCrest. Doop, boop, doo. There we go. They won't be able to run now. buddies. They didn't even go for like the level 4 or 5 that they were doing against me. They were having issues. As soon as anyone else showed up, they were decidedly like, yep, 1v4 was already hard enough. I quit. Tapping out. Let's just... God, and they think Striker's the meta right now, Rob? They're fucking up. Everybody's fucking up right now. They think Striker is the meta. Striker's only meta because people are not willing to try builds that are outside of the responsive, deadly, vicious range. Like, I've seen people jump on that Banshee bandwagon lately because of the reminiscence of Striker, right? Like, oh, the base damage output, you can actually outdamage Striker if you die to Striker first. And it's like, that's a pretty weird constraint to put on yourself. Like, please, shoot me in my face, and then I can win. Like, that's... So you want to take that L first. It's just... Like, how low do we have to go before we start using different tactics other than the dignity respect fight that is the face tank? Like, it's gotta change. Something's gotta give. There they are. Hey, y'all, go Gators? Hey, I see y'all. I see ya. I want to meet ya. Oh, see? That med kit. I don't have enough damage on the front end. If I was a firepower build, this would work. I may do that. I may just do that, Rob. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna reroll this thing. We're gonna go into firearms. And then I'm going to surprise them with how much damage this guy does. This silly Billy Oh god, there he goes. There he goes. Get him. Get him. Got one. All I'm doing is running assist right now. Just running the assist. That's all it is. Oh, oh. Be ha, as they say occasionally.
Near your position.
Yeah, watch out.
They're making it tough on me. Oh, you know what I need to run? I need to kill those, this guy. So what we'll do is get rid of that, get this guy, and we'll get rid of the Seeker Mine, and we'll replace it with the Immunizer. I think that's the play right now. way this build works right now. I think
Now
this
entering a
is...
safe area.
I think this is how this build works right now. You stand, deliver, stand on your heels, stand on the immunizer, use the fire turret.
Now we're exiting the safe area.
I feel like that's the play. It's not glamorous. Doesn't look good. Nobody likes it. I'm okay with this. Oh, hey, look. Oh, this dude is running from another player right now. I think they all got wiped. I don't see the other player right now. They're just gonna try and meet up. I think that's their game plan. They're gonna go. So he's headed to the eastern checkpoint. Or he's going underground? What is this? What is your game plan? Oh, I didn't pop it quick enough. Ah. I had an enemy next to me. Whoops. I did not pay attention to that. South. Do it on the east side here. One-on-one, I think I would have won that. Even with a striker. Crowd control. I would have popped the immunizer box he would have dropped. I think I would have won that. Problem is when that other guy showed up. Not really capable of winning that fight at that point. There they go. That's all of them. I hit the wrong button. Solid play on my part. Ah!
Okay, you guys go.
Yeah, they got it. Nothing I can do. Nothing that I can do. No! I need more firepower. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this build, I'm gonna roll firepower onto it. Now do I do crit damage on pulse? Or do I... Hacker? Kidding me? The accusations, they begin. Don't worry about it. That football team. Ugh.
Remember, the last man battalion cannot guarantee your safety if you violate curfew. For your own protection, stay inside after dark.
As a rule, I think you're supposed to hate every state that's next to yours. I think that's just a rule. Just driving through Georgia sucks too. Because you can't drive through Georgia. Because they pull you over for going a mile over the speed limit in their Mercedes-Benz police cars. Ugh. What am I doing here? I want... Oh, what the fuck? What is this? What are they doing? Should be FireCrest. Alright. Georgia sucks. Alabama sucks. Where else sucks? New Orleans is cool, so I guess Louisiana gets a pass. I haven't really had any bad times in Louisiana and New Orleans. After Katrina, they were a mess, man. God damn. I went there 5 years later, and it was still a wreck. Like, a third of the city still hadn't come back. Or 2/3 or something like that. I forget the exact statistics. Fuck, dude. When you get hit like something like that, it's no good. What do I want on this build? I want firearms. So we're gonna try firearms. Do a firearms roll. We're not gonna do stamina. Stamina's no good right now. Not for us. What we want is to front load as much damage as possible. Which means using the firearms and electronics that we have to do crit damage, use our crit chance. That should work. We may jump off the skill haste bus and onto the crit chance bus. I don't think we have to, though. I think 1 or 2 rolls toward firearms, and you have enough. You should have enough. I think. You can't be sure. You gotta roll it around a little bit. So we need to get an electronics roll. Skill haste. I can't be certain. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna replace one of these firearms, electronics. So now we're at a 5-4-7. Does this fix it? I don't know. Now we can proc responsive if we want it. But this is the setup we're going with. We're going with those competent deadly combinations. Is that enough? Does that fix it? Would we want to do a 6-4-6? If I did a 6-4-6, I wouldn't use turret mods, I would use widener mods. I think this is about as low as we can go. I think 5-4-7 is where it's at. I think this is what we want. I think this is where we want to be. Oh, they're the rogues. I see this working. But it's tough, man. It's tough to get your FireCrest to go solo.
Agent, we're getting word of supply drops landing, but they're...
I don't necessarily see this working. Who's in the chat right now? Who do I got? How do I... Oop, this button.
Something's going on, but I'm not quite sure what. One thing's for sure. You better get there before the wrong people get their hands on
Oh
whatever
my god,
it
they're
is.
going nuts
Because
out
I got
here.
a feeling it's not pasta and blankets. Get on it, agent. You better get there before the wrong people get their hands on
Oh my
whatever
god,
it
they're
is.
going nuts out here. Oh shit.
Pasta and blankets.
I don't want an audio check.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated. System rebooted.
Caution. Entering dark zone.
Seeing indications of a manhunt in your vicinity.
Rogue agent.
There's one
down.
from me. Oh, he's deader than hell. Nice. Deader than hell. Hey, not bad. Well, a little firepower boost is helping. I think it may take an actual balance of 646 on the stats to make the FireCrest. I mean, that's naturally what you would think anyways with a FireCrest, because it is a balance between firearms and electronics. But if you're trying to get your turret to do a lot of damage, it tends to be an electronics-focused build. The 6-piece, because it allows you to use your gun to proc those burns, firearms isn't terrible anymore. You suddenly have your option to go into maybe a more firearms stamina-based build and utilize your rate of fire and your magazine size to get that 15% on fire damage, right? It's not awful. I'm not against it. You see who's out here. Forever alone. Don't be alone. Don't be forever alone, my guy. I'm here for you. Are you okay? You're reloading your gun a lot. Are you okay? Well, I guess he's okay. Yeah. Invite. Yes. Invite. Yes. Might just join on Croc. Oh, fine. I'll join you, Croc. I'm here to help. Let's start some shit. Bunch of immunizer boxes. Maybe I should go for the good old-fashioned seeker mine. Hey, no worries. Dude, all I'm doing is playing Division. You got work.
Alert. Member of your team.
Like, let's be real. Of the two things going on right now, yours is more important. Oh! My apologies.
Warning. Agent on your team is down. Requires
Not to mention, I just got flattened because I wasn't expecting that rogue status. Because I don't think anyone on this team has a microphone.
warning. An agent on your team.
But that was
requires
cool. I will make another attempt. I will be ready for the rogue status next time. While you were away, I just adjusted the balance.
confirmed. Rogue
I'm
status
going
no longer
for
active.
a 547 now. I'm gonna because we're doing the 6-piece. You can proc on the 2% on the gun. Yeah, You would think people would do it more, but they don't. They're not about it. Oh, where are we going? I guess I'll follow the one guy I know, Croc. It's fine. I mean, I can take cues pretty well. I'm used to using silent cues from teammates. Oh. It's just you're using bad positioning right now because they're all spread out. There we go. We're all together now. And we're taking a location right here. This is better.
Alert. A team member has disavowed a division. Your team is now designated.
Alright. So I got this urban MDR. Doing extra damage when they're on fire, but now they're using the immunizer. So I got my bullfrog out. Alright, they have a final measure. Someone at the top of the stairs? I'm gonna drop my turret. Oh, crumb. They were going right after me. I couldn't get my turret out for some reason, even though it was, available. I wonder if there's, like, even after the cooldown, there's a hidden timer. Maybe because it was exploding or something? I do not know. I don't know what that was about. Because I know you can glitch the medkits if you're up against a wall, but it wasn't glitched, because usually when you glitch something like that, it's grayed out.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active.
It looked available.
You are now entering a safe area.
It didn't look like I had any crowd control on me either that would prevent me.
Warning. You are now leaving the
It
safe area.
just wasn't coming. Here, let's see if we can save this guy. Forever alone? No, I'm coming. No, he's running south. Oh, yeah, he is forever alone now. Ugh.
Alert. Friendly division agent is down.
Well, I don't disagree. I'm leaving the group too. Is that what it is? I don't know. Yeah, someone was complaining about it, but I'm not overly convinced. I am gonna run this off though.
Warning.
It's gonna.
An
Oh.
agent in your vicinity has gone rogue.
Yo. Oh. Throw this out. Oh, buddies. This is terrible. Yeah. So between all the immunizer use and the adrenaline, FireCrest is just a tough build to solo right now. I'm trying to figure out a way to balance it though, so where it is viable. Because what you can do is you can force them to proc those medkits. So one of two ways to play it is to go heavy on the electronics and just run away a lot and utilize your seeker mine and your fire turret to save yourself repeatedly. The other way to do it is to load up on firearms and stamina, mostly firearms, and then roll them as they are medkitting. Use that time frame where they are healing themselves to get free damage on them. I have not gone far enough in either direction. I need to dedicate myself either to electronics or firearms. I think I'm gonna try the firearms thing first. As I've been doing the electronics thing, it works. But I think the firearms on FireCrest deal will make it so you can solo with the build. Because it'll conserve your ammo because your bullets do more damage, and it will be a way for you to surprise your enemies. Because as soon as they are lit on fire, they have to either deal with it or take stupid amounts of damage. Oh, here we go. From behind.
Heads up, there's a manhunt detected
There
in
you
your
go.
area.
So I'm gonna go and roll that after this. I think right now I may just switch to Deadeye and get some free manhunts. Let's see, can I switch? Nope. Combat. Never mind. See what I can do with this. I think that's the game plan going forward. We'll go ahead and roll this for firearms and start face rolling people with crowd control out of the muzzle. 'Cause that's what surprises people. You use your turret to manage groups, and then you use your gun itself to manage players. Because who's going to expect the muzzle to burn you? Unless you've procced your fire bullets, the consumable. They're not going to be anticipating that. Not once, not never. So you just have to play it smart. You'll be wasting the fire turret bonuses, but the fire turret damage is okay. You'll still get the range for the crowd control. A lot of people have fire resist everywhere anyways. You know, it's just, you got a mixed bag. You gotta consider the way the game is played and how people are building. You know, it's not, you just have to let them have that. They went for the level 1. I'm okay with this. People are, man, they're just desperate to get manhunts at this point. It must be a scoring thing this week. I'll check the scoreboard. They must be all about getting that score right now. I'll roll for firearms. Then we'll get this bullfrog to work. And that way, if we do go into firearms, maybe a health on kill would be viable. We can move away from skill haste a little bit. Get the sustain back into the build through health on kill. If we're not relying on the turret as much, we'll be relying on the gun. If we're relying on our firearms, then it makes sense to go into health on kill. Just stack up on that mechanic. Let me see what I got. Let me see what's in the shop. What do you got for gloves? I got solid crit chance. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's all good. You know what? Let's do that. Let's make that change. Let's be a little weird about it. We're gonna go electronics into firearms. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just see what it looks like. Do it. That's firearms already. Electronics. We may use... Oh, I guess we'll keep that. We may use our... our mods for the electronics. I think that may be the move to make. I think it's heavily underestimated with FireCrest that the bullets will randomly proc that that crowd control. Because if you're in the middle of fighting somebody and they suddenly are ignited, that is a problem for them. They have to deal with that. And it sucks that it's not your, you're not getting that bonus fire damage up until that point. But then, if they don't deal with it immediately, you are dealing 15% more damage right off the bat as soon as you proc it. So it's important. Let's see. There we go. Good. Good. Where are we at? We are at, yeah, we can still get, yeah. Cool. Then we'll, switch this guy out. Firearm skill haste. Oh, what the fuck? There it goes. Alright. That's about where we want to be. That is a 844 the other direction. We winged it the other way. Now we are doing a shitload of firearms damage, and now we can roll off a lot of the skill haste. Because we don't need to have the skills back constantly. We can get this health on kill. I think we'll just roll that. Crit chance. Do we want the crit chance versus the health on kill on the mask? Only other thing to do would be to put sustained on the gun. You'd get 16 overall. So our crit chance is kind of low now, if I'm being perfectly frank with you. Bullfrog character crit chance 18%. So I'd lose 4. Yeah, being down to 15 would be rough. And then you get essentially like 8 off of pulse from the headshots. So that's the lowest. Oh well, no, we're at 4,000, so it's 12 actually, 13 almost. Keep forgetting that we have a little bit to get this guy to proc, the competent. So like 30%? That's rough. That's still rough, if you ask me. And you need that expanded mag on the Bullfrog. I would say to up the crit with a high velocity, but it's not a good idea when you're running FireCrest because you need the ammo cap on the magazine to proc your 2%. Oh, it's just tough. Oh, what is this? I accidentally hit a Ubisoft thing. There we go. Yeah, I do enjoy relying on the gun a little bit more. The problem is it's RNG. That is the primary issue. You still have the fire turret, so they have to address the turret probably, because that will indeed cause them to take that fire on. Any way it happens, they have to use a medkit or immunizer, which buys you time to deal front-loaded damage. That's the idea behind this. The problem with FireCrest right now is that you don't get to experience your 15% against burning targets hardly, because the meta right now is going to be built around adrenaline, and it's going to be built around all these support stations. So overall, it just kind of sucks to be you if you're FireCrest or Predator. Predator's mark. You're going to have a rough time, so you got to build with that in mind. So if you know they're going to be proccing those med kits and you know they're going to be using those immunizers, use that as an opportunity because they're vulnerable. So make your build more firearms oriented. Stop doing this stamina nonsense with Striker and move away from electronics if you are a FireCrest. If you're support on a team, FireCrest can get away with being electronics because you're away from the fight most of the time. But if you're rogue, you don't get a choice in the matter. You're going to have to fight at some point. So I think this is the way to go. Maybe add a little bit of stamina in here at some point. But I think going to 8K firearms, that seems to be that 1,000 adjustment, where you would normally be like a 7.5 4. I feel like that taking that 1,000 out of the stamina and front loading it onto firearms so that you deal damage up front, it seems to make a difference. Lone Star, I do that. Deadeye, I do that. Anything that's supposed to kill. And this build's supposed to kill. So I think it's the appropriate thing to do. 8 foot long, baby. How's it going? I think that's the only change I'm going to make. The only other thing I might do is put sustained somewhere on here, but instead of competent, if I got rid of my electronics completely and put 5,000 or so into stamina, if I put this up to 5,000, I could get predatory, and that's what I would put here. Or vicious at that point. I think vicious procs at at 5,000. So it depends, but I like having a little bit of electronics in here because I still have a fire turret. It still does something. It's still relevant. The only other adjustment to do would be the mods. I think it would be crit chance on pulse. I would take off these guys, right? These turret mods. The turret's not doing your damage. Yeah, because it mixes up. Yeah, I got you. It mixes up your procs. Critical hit chance. So I want crit chance, right? Where would I find that? That is on somebody out here running that nonsense. There we go. Nomad. I knew somebody had it. So what I'm doing, because we've moved away from electronics, is these turret mods just don't make sense anymore. I would like to run them, but it would be better for me to run either a widener for the air burst, because that's viable now. Because we're not doing it for damage, we're doing it for the fire state. But as we discussed before, the fire state is a no-go as it is. We're trying to do the upfront damage. So I think the ideal thing to do is the crit. It's the crit. It's to make it happen. And the thing we're missing right now is crit chance and crit damage, because we took off a lot of electronics. So let's go ahead and just bring it all back in. First aid, ally heal, turret damage, first aid, sticky bomb. Where did I put all of it? Somewhere. Sticky cover. Smart cover might be cool if I go into stamina. If I had kept it electronic stamina and relied on the turret a little bit more to get the job done, it might have made sense to stick with the damage from the turret. But it's just you can't justify it. The way the meta is right now against crowd control, specifically Predator's Mark and FireCrest, it hurts too bad. It's too rough out there. Let's see if I got some. Seeker, boop, 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 boop. Nope, there you go. And there should be one more chance out here. Oh, whip it first. You at this guy. Chance. Hold on, I'm coming. Give me a second. Chance, 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 chance. Probably have too many heals in there too. There we go. Cool. Yeah, FireCrest and specifically those two builds together, FireCrest and Predator's Mark. If you ever get an opportunity to run them on the same team, that's fun. That's just a boatload of giggles. Oh no! I missed it. I missed my invite. It's okay. Maybe it'll fix itself. Give it a moment. Oh well. I missed it. Just gonna go. Now I should be able to solo with this thing. If I did it right. I didn't optimize, but I don't have anything to optimize with. It's fine. It's close enough.
Found out a bit more about those supply drops.
The only thing I'm worried about is this crit chance right here. I was gonna replace it with a health on kill. I still might do that yet.
Getting dropped. I still don't know.
We're replacing no teammate. So this thing. Death by proxy is good. Precision. What was I gonna do? Replace this guy. What did I want to do with that guy, huh? I guess the immunizer. It's nice to have an immunizer around. This guy's great too. The EMP disruptor. That's another option for crowd controlling. It's much like running a Predator bleed. The Predator runs the FireCrest. The Predator runs a fire turret. It's like stacking two different ways of crowd control. This is another way of FireCrest getting crowd control in there. Disruptor. It's just another way of pissing off every striker build out there. It's great. But we have an issue with Predmark right now where they can bleed us pretty hard. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. I think it will work. I think. If there's not enough sustain, I can always get sustained, the talent. That's 6% health on kill. And then I can get another 4%, 5% on health on kill from the mask. So it's a grand total of 16%, which isn't bad. Especially considering that you have so much damage and crowd control built in. It's not bad at all. Oh, here's somebody. Let's make a friend.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated. System rebooted.
Warning, entering hot zone.
No, no friends. I just want to be. Oh, I just want to be a friend. Oh. Oh, what a meanie. I just want to be your friend. See, this is a Duelist Kingdom. They've moved their dueling grounds up north. I'm not fighting. What are you doing? Oh, you go ahead and duel. I'm here to watch. No. Nice. Uh-oh, I made them mad. Take the other checkpoint. Let's use the bullfrog and get them with the surprise proc. Here comes. This is the test. And if it doesn't work, I always got my Deadeye. I've got 3 other builds. Got the Lone Star, the Deadeye, what have you. It's all good. I wonder if I should run Booster Shot. Because we are front-loading damage. It would make sense to have some damage resist and boost your damage a little bit. Just maybe even like tack advance and start running smart cover, perhaps. Death by proxy probably is not going to help us because we're no longer doing the electronics thing. So if I was going to do that, I would just do this. And then do one of these. There you go. And now I have pulse, I have accuracy. I've reined in the bullfrog and the MDR. They're both
I'm
more
seeing
stable.
indications of a manhunt in your vicinity.
Ooh, I did not proc his fire. Did not proc the fire in time. I had hopes. I should have backed up onto the tire as soon as he was starting to roll around. I don't need to use cover.
Readings indicate this area.
I'm just used to using it. So maybe I need to just stay off of the cover until I'm using my cover-to-cover
Now
moves for
leaving the
damage.
safe area.
Start bouncing. That is what Nimble used to do. They would just bounce off of the cover. They would use rolls. I think that may be the move. 'Cause I'm not using cover shooter. There's no reason to stay on the cover. Smart cover travels with you temporarily. So you can bounce on and off that cover just fine. I thought they were climbing. It looked like they were climbing, but it decided against it. Now, the whole point of this is to get them to proc that med kit when they're close enough. So maybe I need to drop the fire turret closer to me instead of out front, so that they have to drop that immunizer box and then move to a position where they're outside of it and they have to deal with my proc. I may have to go more into stamina then, just so I can endure and get the proc to go off. So that seems to be the issue. It's a situation where it's like, well, you need enough time to... Oh, they're just going to turn it in. Are you guys going to turn it in? Don't do it. Oh, no.
You got a bird inbound on your position.
So I think the ideal might be to switch my balance a little bit again. Go from electronics to stamina. Get predatory. Move from crit chance to health on kill. So we have 10% up front and then the 35 over time. Just to have that endurance. And then I can remod my guns a little bit so we're... Oh, there you go. Just so that you can temporarily phase tank with crowd control and your smart cover. The smart cover gives you damage mitigation as well. So what we'll do is we'll do the cover to cover into smart cover. Should I run... This is problematic. I need to run the smart cover. I do need to run the smart cover, because it does rein in the bullfrog. Oh, this is complex, because you have to throw the fire turret first. Can't do... The tack advance, the problem with running a turret with tack advance is that the turret has to be out first. Usually it's a retreating maneuver. You because you can drop it behind you, then you can get on a cover and do the cover back into the turret. It's just not overly helpful.
30 seconds till extraction complete.
For like advancing.
Seconds.
Now the bullfrog, when you're on smart cover, at least it doesn't, you know, jerk around. Still like this MDR. I think I'm just too torn still between strategies. I need to just pick one, go with it. Crowd control out of the gun. Seems to be pretty cool. Turret is secondary. That works. I'm about it. We'll do that. The turret is really for dealing with NPCs. Because I can switch to the MDR. More consistent. Saves ammo. And use the bullfrog for dealing with players like I had planned originally. So crowd control into smart cover into burn proc on the bullfrog. That'll work. You just have to be confident that you're going to get through enough rounds to proc it. At 4K stamina, I got no confidence in this thing being able to sustain a fight. Even at 5K, I would be surprised. I guess the idea is just to scare them with the damage. Maybe it would make sense to switch to the high velocity just so that you get so much damage up front.
System rebooted.
I didn't really anticipate to be testing so much with this build. I thought I would already know what I'm doing. Which, I mean, when it comes to the electronics build of this, I do. But when it comes to... Because right now, I'm thinking in terms of the meta and how players react as for, like, the mechanics of a fight. And it's complicating things. It's making it difficult. Oh, okay. No, continue. You're good. Nicely done. I think you got him. No, I'm not even fighting. Relax, my guy. Oh,
A nearby
no.
agent has gone
What a
rogue.
jerk. Yes, he's using the adrenaline. Ah, no. Oh, almost got him. Adrenaline plus the headshots from the bullfrog. Didn't have the fire status though. That adrenaline. Ah. Adrenaline. I use my crowd control. And I gotta use my tac advance. You're wed to your mechanics. Now that they're mad again. Let's do it. MDR, smart cover. It's approximation. Come and get you some. Oh, he's deader than hell.
A rogue agent has been neutralized.
Go. Come get you some. That is, you're not doing a good job with that sniper, my guy. Building stacks off of his friend? Like, really? Is that the plan here? What a jerk. He's got his homie there just to build stacks off of him. What an asshole. I don't appreciate that at all. Stop it! That is a new way to multi-group, I guess. No! You schmucks! Oh, that is upsetting in so many ways. The 100 stack off of your friend. Oh, oh.
Hey, you wanna see
No, you guys are gonna deserve this. Here. Oh, you're gonna deserve this. Hold on a second, let me save this. Oh, buddies. Oh, man. I like it, though. Yeah, it's a solid setup. I totally could help and fight and win things, but you know, this trifecta of strikers helping each other out with hundo stacks. Oh, hold on a second. Hey, I appreciate it. It's overly complex for, like, ease of use stuff. Like, if I was gonna say, like, quality of life, trying to get it to function regularly, becomes a problem. Here come the teammates. There we go. Let's hang. Nope. That's not how that works. Build your stacks off your teammates. Go for it, bud. Let's do this. Come on. No? 3 of you? Still unwilling. I believe it. Oh, they killed their friend finally. Aw. Why would they do that? They were building stacks off of him so nicely. They fucked up now. Without him, they're not going to be able to have those 100 stacks all the time. I'm just going to take what I'm owed. Here, buddy. Oh shit! Hold on a second. Ah! Oh no, I'm deader than hell. There they are. Hey. I had the one. I blew it, though. I panicked. I'm not a sniper. That's why I have Deadeye. But they're manhunt now. Look at that. They're killing their teammate just to get the manhunt. Well, I also don't mind that either because they were using him for stacks. So that is appropriate that they would use him to get their manhunt status too. It makes sense.
You are now leaving the safe area.
It's not outside of the expectations for this team. I like it. I like the ruthlessness of the strategy here. Oh, buddy. I'll get you some. Switch to the taser. We're gonna go down here. Long hallways. Oh, they're still upstairs. Are they killing their friend? No! Stop! Ugh! Damn it. So they're just gonna level up their rogue status off of their multi-group friend. That is... that's some next level bullshit. Ah. Strikers never stop being you. Standards never stop getting lower. .58 on the right. This guy. Got him. Oh, there's the revive. I am dead, but that's okay. Got down their proc. That is a green proc out of the way. I'm okay with that. That is a step in the right direction. One green proc down. Let's take this one. This will probably be me dead. Yeah, they're watching the door. Ooh, they're fighting though. Hey, you know what? If I get out there, be somebody, proc my damage right off the bat, we might be able to get them. Oh, that is a rogue right on top of me. See, there's the teammate. The one that they were... Notice it's the one that they were killing. It's their multi-group friend. Oh. Oh, the extra slime. Oh, it's so slimy. Oh my god. This is sick, dude. Is he on their team now? Like, do they all have manhunt? That is so slimy. More power to him, though. Damn, dude. They camped me out 3 versus 1, multi-grouped somehow. Multi-grouped under a group of 4. That's interesting. It's an interesting strategy. Not to just go with a full 3 group. Like, now your friend doesn't have their manhunt, right? Isn't that how that works? Or did he join in time to get the manhunt? I don't know if there's 3 of them. I don't really want to check the map. I want to try and catch up. There's only 2 on the board. There's 3, so he did join in time to get the manhunt. Oh, it's so slimy. You sleazeballs. Well played. Jesus Christ. The duo multi-group building stacks. Yo, take notes, strikers. If you want to be really sleazy in the dark zone, there it is. I liked it. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I liked it. That is strategy. Completely dickish under under the covers. Nasty. That is strategy. If you're gonna play Striker, play it like that. That was disgusting. I feel dirty. I've been soiled. No! The fuck, dude? I'm gonna make a highlight just of that. I'm gonna put that on YouTube. Some disgusting Striker play. Damn. Ugh. Oh man. Yo, refine the game. I like it. Keep doing it. Be that guy. Oh god. Let me get back on FireCrest. We need to make this viable. I think it's gonna take Vicious. We're gonna get off of the 10% damage. Let me make sure I can roll some of this stuff. We've got Deadly, the Bullfrog. We'll change the Bullfrog out for a different one. I think I have a Bullfrog that will work for heavier build. Meticulous Responsive. There you go. I'll put this guy on. We'll boost this guy up because this is a low roll. It's going to take a lot of materials. So maybe I'll get the next crest, boost this up, and then we'll do Responsive and Vicious, maybe Deadly. I don't know. We need to get somewhere with this. It's not the where we want it. Urban MDR is Deadly Competent. We're going to switch that to immediately. We're going to switch that to I guess we got to dedicate ourselves to it. We got to change it. Got to. You can't half-ass it. Cannot be half-assed. You got to. Got to go into it. Gotta go deep. So we got the crit chance mods on the Pulse, and then we have... Now on the Urban MDR, we're gonna go with Vicious. We're gonna reroll for, Jeez, what is this? Unforgiving? Yeah, I can't really... Want Vicious, buddy. It's the Vicious. It will be procced in the same way Unforgiving gets procced, though. So maybe this will help the game find me Vicious. There it is. Cool. And then we'll reroll our stat on the... no, it's not that guy. Oh, there he is. So, this is going to be a FireCrest that has no electronics. Surprise. Alright, and then the only other thing to do would be to switch that Bullfrog for something else. And the idea was to get this other Bullfrog, this guy, the responsive one. But I'd have to fix it tremendously. I have this other guy, though. See, this guy's skill haste, crit chance. I know it's not crit damage, but if I ran this guy and I rolled LMG damage, like I went do, and then I, not that, I would just go over here, switch this. I would go over here to, what is it, firearms, I think it was, on this guy. Yeah, it's firearms on the gloves. So you would go firearms on the gloves. I'm tempted. Oops, it's the wrong gloves. I almost ruined some good gloves already. So here's the idea. Do that. Go over to your assault rifle. Go over to your... Because of the way the meta works right now, and you're going to be using your cover to boost your damage, and you're proccing your fire bullets based on the output. We're doing RPMs, right? Well, what's a better RPM than Big Al right now, really? Right? Why not go with a little LMG damage? I mean, why not just, you know, just a little bit of just, you know, Big Al. Swift, predatory. You know, vicious, deadly. You know. Why not a little bit of this? Why not a little bit of that? If we're really gonna go all in, if we're going all in on this style, fuck an MDR, fuck an AR, fuck all that shit. Nah, buddy. Nah, we're going with output. Okay, we're doing... Maybe not the heavy mag spring. Heavy mag spring might be a bit much. But, nah, fuck it. Maybe we'll keep that. Rate of fire? Give me a moment. Alright. There we go. Does that make sense? There we go. I think that makes sense. Only thing I would do is switch them with MG5s. Right? Possibly. Cover shooter, adrenaline. Strike back's not as useful to me. Steady hands. Let's see. Attack advance. Yeah, no, that's about it. Cool. Yep, got a shitty pulse now. It's 16%. Then your crit chance on this guy is 29%, and then you get the 16, so you're up to what, like, yeah, 46. That's good. The other one is 36. I'm gonna try it. Instead of fucking up those assault rifles, you know, maybe what I'll do is I'll change the,
They tell me the Dark Zone supply drops are happening because they expect Keener and his friends to be a threat.
Oh, lady, chill out.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage
Alright,
only.
crit.
Backup activated.
This is the
System
heal one.
rebooted.
So if they're not dead after this first guy, they should be after the next one. I may run headshot damage on these, because you can. Especially if I'm going to be lighting people on fire. That way I could save myself the crit chance and do the health on kill like I wanted to do. This is a reload with Swift. And I would be able to put reload speed on the holster if I wanted to. So these reloads wouldn't be as disgusting, right? These reloads are rough. But now that I proc with the bullets, you don't even really need the fire turret, so the skill haste isn't necessary. I could move away from that. I could go for either health or crit chance. If I went for crit chance, I'd bump my crit chance on my vicious LMG to 50% on pulse. Like there's things that could happen with this build if I'm front loading damage and I'm using the cover to cover mechanics that I use on my Lone Star. Let's see if this guy wants to hang out. Probably doesn't. I think he's with a group. Invite this guy too? There's a lot of you. There's like a multi-group. Anybody? Rogue Matthew. Anybody? There's a friend. I got one. Hey, I'll invite the tan fella. Look at them all. That might be the full group, and this is the rando that was following them. It does feel that way. Rock Rogue when ready, caps lock. Oh, this poor guy's lagging. Oh. Get in there, bud. You can do it. Here we go. I think I want to start it while they're fighting this. Or this is empty already. What the fuck? I don't think they were that far ahead of me. Oh no, the respawn. Not even. They're just hiding.
Warning.
should have used blue instead of green. But we got a guy. He dropped, oh, that... green! Was that for me? was that dude trying to revive me? Like 5 seconds later. No, dude. No. Don't do that. It's 5 to 10.
Confirm. Rogue status no longer
Oh
active.
my god. Yeah, I'm gonna take a blue. I'm gonna take the blue. Go. Oh my god. Oh, it's a good morning. That is. Oh, it's noon now, but we gotta. We'll be calling it quits soon. I think I've made moves in the right direction so far. I'm not sure about this small magazine capacity. I think we may have to address it for the use of it on FireCrest. We'll see. Don't be like that. I didn't do it. I think they're about to proc road. Don't do it. Be like that. Nice. Oh. Don't do it. Oh no. His masculinity. Not his masculinity. Why? Why would you do that? Alright. I'm gonna go in, see how this plays out. No, smart cover. Now I'm doing crit chance, it may not work. Oh, should I? Oh, I was gonna proc it for
An
him.
agent is now leaving your team.
Not doing anything now. Well, interesting. I may have to give these guys one more go, and then I'll call it quits. But I think I can manage them. Blue proc. No, let's go back to green now that we're solo. So green, got the fire grenade, got the fire turret, 2 LMGs. Got almost 200 rounds between the two of them. Do this. This is a thing to do. We use our cover to cover. One thing I'm not confident in is this smart cover. You know what? We don't actually need it because we're not proccing Berserk. But I want the pulse. So no steady hands? Precision? Go for headshots? How bad would it jerk around? Do get accuracy out of the smart cover. Damage mitigation. So they're gonna go north. They're gonna do plaza and then loop back. Hit them in the spine while they're fighting these LMB. That's the play right here. Oh, maybe they're not. They did clear that out. The underground there. Oh, hey, there they are. I found them.
Gone rogue.
Whoops. There they go. Well, I should have kept the blue, because now that wasted my signature. That's usually why I keep blue. I don't like the auto proc usually.
Now entering a safe area.
It's unpleasant because it wastes your abilities. See what I can. I'll do the cover to cover. As I'm doing the cover to cover, proc the first aid. Turret's got to be out
Now we're exiting the safe
before I
area.
do the cover to cover. So throw. So hit cover, throw turret, cover to cover, first aid. Solid. Solid set of actions. Should work. Should be out here. Where are they? Are they in Palace? Oh, wow. Interesting that they went in the Palace. There we go. Got their rogue status once more.
Yeah.
They almost let me kill their friend because they wanted to just let their status go. That was awful nice of them. I was just doing that hip fire. If I did my first aid before I started the hip fire, I think I would have killed him.
Please cooperate with all LMB soldiers. We can keep you safe.
I didn't really plan on having that fight. That's why I didn't proc the first aid. Should have. It's my bad.
Incoming supply drops detected. Calibrating landing zones.
There they go. We're level 2. Go.
Line 'em up.
Got one. There's a status. Oh, I didn't use my medkit. Thought I did. Crumb. Did down one, so they're down a green. They shouldn't have much left. And they are stalling. Where'd they go? What the fuck? Oh, there we go. They just used to conceal. Where are they running? Trying to get the... I wonder what they're trying to get. They're way up there. I see them still, though. What is the plan?
Please report any suspicious behavior you see to a last soldier. Come get some!
I don't understand what they're doing. They got, most of them got like 50 seconds of them's got 60. Nope, they let me get their status back up. There it is. They are really trying to lose that rogue status. They don't want manhunt. That is a problem for them. That's interesting. They're not thrilled with me right now. If I had to guess, they're going to go for that supply drop. Be my guess. Run south. Continue running south. Go for the supply drop. I had to make it so they had to choose between someone dying and shooting me. Here's why I ran up on them. No supply drop. So what's the plan? Are you going to just stay in that corner, or are you headed back north? I don't understand these people. They're scared, they don't want manhunt, so what are they trying to do? Are they going to backtrack and just go to where they've been and avoid contact? It appears that's what they've done. They're no longer north.
Supply drops will expire.
Oh!
30
Oh!
seconds.
Maybe they did go for the supply drop. I just missed them.
Attention, proximate supply drop is currently being claimed. Alert, nearby supply drop retained by another agent. Attention, supply drops are now expired.
Yeah, that's a red circle. That's rogue. Not. I thought for sure they would have gone for some objectives. Guess not. Wow. That's so interesting to me. Okay. Well, that guy doesn't want... No cover to cover? Hello? Spacebar? Thank you? Alright. That was interesting. Doing fake and rogue on me. What is this? Doing fake and rogue like that. What is that? Either hit the button or don't, you schmuck. Oh, alright. Wow, these guys are not very strong. Nope, there's another one on me. Ooh, these guys are not very strong at all. What the fuck, guys? What is this? No wonder they didn't want to fight. I'm starting to feel bad about it. Well. Utilize my range advantage. I should have been dead 20 times over if these guys had anything on them that was any good. Oh, jeez. Well, I don't feel too great about this. Look at me, I'm solo versus people I shouldn't be fighting against. Look how good I am. Stroke my dingers.
Contamination event detected below street level.
Nobody runs, everybody fights. NPCs are liable to kill me.
Contamination
Yes.
level rising below street level.
Maintain pressure.
There's that fire proc. There it goes. Finally. So there you go. 4 new players. Finally got me. Oh no. Ugh. Very upset about the FireCrest. Oh no. Well, I was not giving them too much crap, but now I'm gonna have to just go back out there and give them the Dark Zone treatment. Ugh.
Confirm.
Oh
Contamination
no.
level critical below strike level.
I was just hanging out. I didn't mean to fight a bunch of new players. Alright. How do we want to adjust this? Well, we're not getting enough health on kill. I think that's primarily what's going on here. I don't have enough. I need to use this LMG with Predatory on it more. Gotta use my tack advance, the heal. It's, I think the health on kill would be better suited than the skill haste at this point. Personally. The fire turret is really only there for managing situations. You only drop it when you need to, when it's hot. So I'm just gonna give it to him like X gonna give it to him. And make this very, very unpleasant. God forbid I brought out Deadeye.
Warning. Your division affiliation has been disavowed. You are now marked as rogue.
Oh, there's the other rogue. I think I might back up a little bit since they're upset with me too.
Contamination level lowering below street level.
Let's see.
Hostiles detected below street level.
Do that front-loaded damage. Just about got him. Ah, I almost got him with it. It was close. It almost did what I thought it was gonna do. I did down one of them. So here's the cover to cover. Got the reload. There's the exit on the left. Wait. Yeah, they're too far behind me. Well, damn shame, isn't it? Oh no! Oh my!
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active.
Instead of reloading, just going ham. Oh shit! Where did you come from? Oh, I thought I had them all lined up. Where did that guy come from? I didn't even notice him. Sneaky Pete around me.
Over here.
You are now entering a safe area.
I got pincered and I didn't even notice.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
What a jerk. Well, I do know I front load enough damage now where I kill people when they try and medkit or immunize. So that's a plus. These guys killed me, but I don't think they want to fight. I think they're done. I think that's the same group that ran from me last time. They are just incapable of rogue fights.
Warning. Readings indicate this area is contaminated.
Hey, bud. No? I don't know why your team ditched you, but I'll take your shit. Hey, thanks. Oh, there it is. That's what he did. Found him. I found that Lucky Duck's little strategy. Gave me the old loop-de-loop. Not procced, my guy. Gotta proc first. Well, they've used the tack link. That's interesting in itself. They are in their feelings. Ooh. Ah. I like it. I want more of it. Gimme, gimme. Next level field strategies. Oh, here they come. Turn back around. What is this? What is this nonsense? And Tan is their weakest link. He's always the one lagging behind.
Warning. You are now entering the contaminated area. Rogue agent neutralized.
You guys kidding me?
Now leaving the
What is
contaminated
this?
area.
An amateur hour? Goddamn rogues. I'm glad you're practicing at least. That's good. Ah, shit. lagging. No, that's a bad time to lag out, my guy. Oh, shit. Nice. This guy's always behind me. What a rogue. What a dastardly dude.
You've got a bird inbound on your position. Chopper is inbound.
Just trying to figure out how to get up here without getting completely toasted by these guys. Car I can use.
Item extraction is
Oh, I was in this hole over here. Uh-huh. Alright. Okay.
Hey, you. With the
More than a reason. Losing and failing and falling
out of
down.
proximity. Contamination levels lowering to accept.
Shit. Well. I don't have a whole lot of health on this build, admittedly. I could roll one of the crit damages, like the knees probably for stam, or HP rather. That would help. They're gonna be coming down that rope, aren't they? They're just gonna come down that rope because they're stupid. Don't do it. Oh my god. I should have let him come down a little. I should have let him come down a little, and I jumped the gun. Got a little overexcited. I could have thrown the turret and everything. Alright, let's see what they decide to do. What's the plan? Is Rogue Matthew coming after me? Hey. Hey, buddy. I think he's running away. I think they're fed up with me. They used a conceal and they ran. Yep. Yeah, they're on the north side. Nifty. Wow. Literally just one guy. I may blue into them if they're gonna go and fight these LMB. I will willingly blue into the LMB just to get my hands on these guys. They have to either come up on the east side or on the south side, so they're gonna run into me at some point. Doing the pit? You run away from the pit? What is your plan? Do not know. These guys, there's 4 of them. I am but one dude. Here we go. Found him. They should have like 30 seconds left. Or they're done. Ah, man. Maybe this isn't even them. Ah, bummer. To say the least. I got some good reps in with this thing. It does do the damage I thought it would do, and the way it does it is satisfactory. Alright. I think that about does it for this build. For today. We'll do it again tomorrow. We'll test it some more. I don't know if this is the balance I want to go with yet. I don't know if these are the abilities, the talents I want to go with yet. Once I get that mask, I'll go back to the 5-piece and we'll go more electronics and we'll boost up the base damage through other means. Possibly switch back to the assault rifles. We'll get into that later, but I need a specific mask for that. Right now, I think this is where we want to be at with this build. So we'll play with it. We'll play with it a little bit. Get an idea how this works. Do the damage we want to do with it. Call it a day. I think so. I think this is exactly where I want to leave it off. It was disappointing, for sure. Not what I wanted as far as gameplay, but build has progressed. We've changed it fairly drastically. We've gone from electronics to firearms. Almost in the entire major stat swing is 8,000 to 8,000 the other way. So, I think this will work. Now we've got a variety of ways of looking at this build. Different looks are important for when you're trying to address different scenarios. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I will have the build for this in particular, and I'll have the balance sheets and the snapshots and whatnot, the uploadouts of this build and the variants of this build. I want to do a nice presentation. I think I'll end up doing that tomorrow in the evening. I'll do one more round in the morning where it's on Twitch the week of. It'll be the last day because Saturday we're going to be doing the Dream Workshop of final measure. So tomorrow what I'll do is I'll do the last day of FireCrest, and then we'll have the balance. I should have it worked out. I'll feel comfortable about giving you the build, how this works and how this looks for the firearms and the electronics. The electronics was working fine. You just have to play a strategy. I felt like it could work better, though, if I had that mask. So I'm going to still try and get a hold of that mask. We'll see. We'll work it out. But if you're new, go ahead and follow me here. If you go check the YouTube out, there's more content there. Subscribe over there. Other than that, I've been P2H. You've been a schmuck. You gotta lie, cheat, and steal. Because somebody has to win, and it should be you. P2H, out.